Only one major issue in Rhea Ripley-Iyo Sky match, says wrestling veteran Bill Apter, exclusive. The Rhea Ripley-Iyo Sky match got a lot of acclaim as the Evolution 2025 headliner. Everyone loved it, including wrestling veteran Bill Apter. However, he pointed out one major issue with the match. On the latest episode of the Wrestling Time Machine, host Mac Davis asked wrestling veteran journalist Bill Apter and WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long some questions on a variety of topics. Mac Davis also gave his flowers to the women after previously being critical of the overall strength of the division. Bill Apter believed that Rhea Ripley vs. Iyo Sky was a 2010s, but noted that the 6-minute-long collapse of referee Jessica Carr was a major issue that he had with the bout at Evolution. Naomi is incredible. The character that she has created of herself with that crazy laugh and that really scary attitude, it's great. The match, Ripley vs. Sky, on a 1 to 10 scale, was a 20. It was that freaking good. It was a classic match. Iyo Sky was also brilliant. The only thing that bugged me was when the referee took the bump. It seemed like forever until she woke up. Why didn't Adam Pearce send anyone out? The lovely lady referee was out for like 6 minutes. But that was too long. It was the only part of the match I didn't like. 1 to 2:11, Rhea Ripley confirmed a new name for her alliance with Iyo Sky. Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky aren't going to be friends when the bell rings at SummerSlam 2025 as they both compete to become the next Women's World Champion. However, their alliance has been a wholesome one. The two Evolution headliners had a bittersweet moment after the all-women's premium live event went off the air. To date, Rhea Ripley has yet to beat Iyo Sky in a televised match, and her curse has continued for over 5 years now. The genius of the Sky seems to have her number, but they have a common target in Naomi. On the July 21st episode of Raw, Ripley came to the aid of Iyo Sky and Stephanie Vaquer, all of whom were targeted by either the Secret Hervice or Naomi. It's going to be interesting to see where things go in the women's division. If Ripley and Sky fail to win the Women's World title at SummerSlam, they could go the route of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the unlikely allies in the women's tag team division. Drew McIntyre makes shockingly vulgar comment on Rhea Ripley. Check out the exciting details. Drew McIntyre remained out of action due to an injury he suffered after WrestleMania 41. He returned to action after being off-screen for 1.5 months and started a new rivalry with Randy Orton. At the latest Saturday night's main event show, he lost to Randy Orton. His fans are not happy with the way he has been treated so far after he signed his contract extension last year. He did have some amazing feuds with the likes of Seth Rollins and CM Punk, but he has not had any proper World Championship runs lately. Drew McIntyre made vulgar comments on Rhea Ripley. The World Championship run he had lasted for a number of minutes only when he defeated Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. But Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank contract soon after McIntyre's win, and he successfully took the championship away from him. Drew McIntyre is presently active on SmackDown. McIntyre is yet to have a proper World Championship run, despite he has always been treated as a top star. Recently, he made some shocking comments on Rhea Ripley while speaking on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast. Here is what the former 3-time world champion had to say. Drew McIntyre is currently having a feud with Damian Priest. I'm here to take everybody out. It's amazing to watch it grow. It's unbelievable the power of social media. I learned being outside the company, specifically the last 2 years, the power of it and watching the platform grow. From an engagement perspective, the most powerful in the company besides Rhea Ripley's ****. I've seen the numbers. These are facts. Check out what advice Raquel Rodriguez received from this WWE Hall of Famer here. After his recent interaction with Damian Priest on SmackDown, it is now pretty clear that he will continue his rivalry with the former World Heavyweight Champion. There is a high possibility that Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest will have one final battle at SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre makes shocking claim about Rhea Ripley, she responds. Drew McIntyre knows how to capture attention, both in the ring and online. Earlier this year, the WWE superstar sent social media into a frenzy with his now iconic bored-at-work tweets. First posted during WrestleMania 40, McIntyre's comic message, paired with candid selfie featuring moments from the ring, racked up millions of views and tens of thousands of replies within hours. He followed up his original viral post with a slight variation, such as "Still bored at work LOL," at WrestleMania 41 during his match against Damian Priest, further boosting his status as a top social media draw. Fans quickly adopted the phrase, turning it into a meme and even inspiring its own merchandise line in the WWE shop. Social media showdown: Drew vs. Rhea Ripley's stinkface spot and her response. Speaking recently on the Impulsive podcast, McIntyre reflected on the surprising power of social media in building his personal brand and connecting with fans. He revealed how his humorous tweets have given him massive online recognition. He also jokingly acknowledged Rhea Ripley for her remarkable social media engagement through the stinkface spots during her matches. He remarked, "I'm here to take everybody out. It's amazing to watch it grow. It's unbelievable the power of social media. I learned being outside the company, specifically the last 2 years, the power of it and watching the platform grow. From an engagement perspective, the most powerful in the company besides Rhea Ripley's ****. I've seen the numbers. These are facts. H/T Fightful." Drew McIntyre found himself in hot water after making this comment on social media that many fans perceived as inappropriate. The joke was delivered in a light-hearted manner, but it led to negative reactions from a significant portion of the fanbase, accusing him of crossing a line. But Rhea Ripley was quick to defend him. The stinkface, made famous by WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, is a move Ripley has made her own at house shows. Most recently, Ripley teamed with RipleyIyo Sky to deliver a double stinkface to Nia Jax, igniting the live crowd and sending the moment viral across social media. Ripley's stinkface has become a much-viewed, talked-about highlight, reserved mainly for non-televised house shows where wrestlers have more freedom to experiment and entertain. Rhea Ripley tops WWE 2K25 Summer Slammies, KSI added as DLC. Star 2K Games has announced that Rhea Ripley has been chosen as the top female superstar in its WWE 2K25 Summer Slammies. The company also revealed new footage and images of KSI in his prime bottle attire for the game. Former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion announces she is engaged in emotional post. Mercedes moan, Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan and other stars react. A former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion recently announced that she is engaged, doing so via an emotional post on Instagram. Several of her former peers have reacted to the news with joy, including Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Charlotte Flair, among others. Kacy Catanzaro, formerly known as Katana Chance in WWE, got engaged to her boyfriend of multiple years, Nufula Bulhauda. She announced the news with this heartfelt message on Instagram. Along with a few pictures, many current and former WWE stars have commented on the post, expressing their happiness at the news. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Mercedes moan, FKA Sasha Banks, are among the most notable names to send their best wishes to Kacy Catanzaro. Her tag team partner Lacey Lane, FKA Caden Carter, also commented. Several other big names have liked Catanzaro's post as well, including Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Chelsea Green. Sportskeeda Wrestling congratulates Kacy Catanzaro and Nufula Bulhauda on their engagement. How did Kacy Catanzaro's WWE career go? Kacy Catanzaro signed with the promotion in 2017, with the announcement coming during the Mae Young Classic tournament. She wrestled under her real name for a few years and even entered the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble match as a surprise, where she lasted over 10 minutes before being eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Catanzaro retired from wrestling due to a back injury later that year, but returned a few months later. She eventually began teaming with Caden Carter as WWE changed her name to Katana Chance. The two won the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship in 2022 before going on to bigger and better things. Chance and Carter became women's tag team champions on the main roster by defeating Chelsea Green and Piper Niven at the end of 2023. However, after losing the title, the duo didn't reach those heights again. Kacy Catanzaro and Kayden Carter were ultimately released by WWE on May 2nd. They are believed to be on a 90-day non-compete clause, which would still be ongoing as of today. It remains to be seen what's next for Kacy Catanzaro in a professional capacity, following such a joyous moment in her personal life. Rhea Ripley reacts to Drew McIntyre publicly joking about her ***. Rhea Ripley has reacted to Drew McIntyre's recent comment about her, which many fans found inappropriate. The Scottish Warrior joked on Impulsive that Mommy's **** is the only thing that gets more engagement than him on social media. Drew McIntyre has perfected the art of social media ***posting. He brilliantly uses his official X/Twitter handle to take shots at his opponents and embarrass them. In a new interview on Impulsive, McIntyre amusingly said the only thing that